Okay, it's June 30th. We're out here at a property I hunted quite a bit last year. You can hear in the background we have the lawnmower, the zero turnout. We're gonna try to plant a food plot back here. I talked to the farmer and he said that's all right, just as long as it's far away from his field, which it is, a couple hundred yards. But there's a good little wide open path over here, like wide open spot with no trees or anything. We're gonna cut a couple trees down, stuff like that, but it's a good little spot to hopefully plant a food plot. We've never done this before, so last time we did plant the food plot, we had a farmer do it for us. He was kind enough to do it for us. I'm excited. I like doing this type of land management stuff, and I'm kind of excited to see how it turns out. Even if we don't kill deer over it, it's just cool to do. But today we're gonna do mow. We're gonna mow, weed eat, cut down a few limbs and trees and stuff like that. And then this weekend, tomorrow, I gotta go pick up a tiller after work. And then this weekend, we're supposed to get rain Saturday and Sunday. But Saturday, hopefully we can get out before the rain and get it tilled up and maybe plant some seed in. And then it'll rain Saturday and Sunday, and hopefully that'll give it a good little boost right off the rip. But I'm gonna try to do a time lapse here of us mowing this big spot. It's really grown up, but I'm gonna get a time lapse going. Hopefully it comes out good, so stay tuned. Okay, we're pretty much, I mean, we're still looking at trees. It's about 7 o'clock. We've only been here about an hour, maybe hour and a half or so. But as you can see, it's all cut. This only took us like 20 minutes. We cut it, we went over it twice and got it real short. Hopefully tomorrow we can get the tiller, maybe Saturday or Sunday we'll start tilling it up. But we also mowed a path where we have a salt block at. You can see right here, it's mowed a circle back there where we had the salt block and where we normally put the camera. That's where I hunted, was back there. We were looking at trees out here. We cut one a little bit up, and it's good for a saddle, just not really great for a tree stand. But I think next time we're out here, we're gonna try to bring a tree stand, see how it sits, and try to deal with it. Me and Dad are gonna be hunting out of our saddle, but Hunter doesn't have a saddle, so we're trying to get find a spot for a deer stand, so it's easier for him to get in and out and stuff. But worst comes to worst, we can hunt out of a deer blind. We have the Rhino blind 180. I mean, you can see quite a bit out of it. There's a perfect little spot back here where it has a good back cover and it's pretty level, and that blind's really good and you can still see out of it. But it looks pretty good. Got the mower. I mean, mower did good. Dad's right there with the mower. We left this tree right here. Left it in because, I mean, if you can envision a scrape right down here below it, it'll be a pretty good scrape tree. And that's the tree we're thinking about, is right there, which is 20 yards away. But another problem about this place is that the wind swirls. It's a big bowl, so I don't know. We'll continue this probably tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday. Either one of those days we'll be back out here and hopefully getting a food plot in. I'm pretty excited, so stick around, see what happens, how good it grows up. Okay, as you can probably hear in the background, we got the tiller out here. It's the next day, July 1st. We got the tiller out. Doing pretty good. We rented it. We get it till Tuesdays, 4 days. So we might come up here and till a couple of times because it's a small 2-foot tiller. But again, we don't really know what we're doing. We're just kind of winging it. So we're tilling now. Hopefully it doesn't grow out back by, because we want to plant like mid to late August, hopefully. Anything will be better than nothing. So even if we plant tomorrow, I mean, I'm sure we'll get a little bit of growth. And all this was it wasn't CRP, it was just like dense grass. So I mean, we've already got deer poop out here, so apparently they kind of like it being cut right here. It's the only spot right in this area that's just low, easy for them to kind of walk through. But I made 2 mock scrapes, one over that really good tree, then one right here. I'm trying to decide where I want the camera at, but I got a time lapse going, so enjoy this time lapse. Okay, as you can see, we're done. I'd say about a quarter of it, we're done with it. Dad's just doing, oh, he just set it off, but it is super hot out here, like incredibly hot. We also put in 2 scrapes. One over this really cool tree we left uncut. I used a scratcher, just a rake or something, put some dough pea on it. I know people say that's a gimmick, but oh well. It's pretty cheap. And then we put one on this tree down here, and as well, this one, the ground was too hard, so we actually used the tiller to make that scrape, but put some dough pea on it. Back where we normally hunt, where we have the salt lick, I put some more mineral and a cellular camera on it, and hopefully we'll get something on there tonight. I know we already had deer poop out here and where we cut, so I'm assuming we will, but let me go cut down there real quick and show you kind of our setup that we're doing. Okay, this is where we do primary, where we were hunting most of the time was down here. Actually further back in there, the creek's down there, but we put a salt block here with some Lucky Buck mineral. I don't know if that works or anything, but it smells really good, so I'm assuming it's a good attractant. Then we have the cellular camera on that tree right there, so it's probably 10 yards, if that, 7 yards. But we also set back there a lot too. There's a fallen down tree. We sit on the ground back there a lot too. Pretty excited, man. It's getting closer and closer to season, obviously. It's getting closer and closer, but it's July 1st right now. We're probably gonna be on this another 2 days or so. Hopefully we can get a tractor tomorrow. That's the hope. But I think we're heading out. We're gonna try to put up a couple more cellular cameras. And what's cool about I'm gonna do a review over them, the Tacticam Reveal X's, is you can connect them, you connect to their Wi-Fi. You connect to their Wi-Fi and then you can like go on the app, and I'll try to do a screen record of it, but you can look at like where the camera's positioned like before you turn it on or anything. It's pretty sweet, but stay tuned. We're gonna go hopefully to a couple more spots and try to get some cell cameras out. All right, boys and girls, it's July 2nd now. It's the second day of working on the food plot. We got about a quarter, maybe, oh, the lighting's real bad. We got maybe a quarter, maybe a little bit more done yesterday with the rear-tine tiller. It works good, just slow. It's only a 2-foot wide one, but it works. I mean, it tilled up the dirt pretty good. It just got done pouring all morning. We're hoping, because I mean, it's not gonna be like terribly muddy because it's just we haven't had rain in so long, but we're hoping that it maybe loosened the dirt back there. So maybe it makes tilling a little easier. We had to go over it quite a few times to actually get it tilled really good. So we're hoping the rain softened up the dirt and how it's easier to till. We have 2 cell cams out, one of them had a pretty good buck on it just like 20 minutes ago. It's like 3 o'clock, and yeah, 310. It's 310. We got that pretty nice buck, 8-pointer. He ain't no giant, but I mean, he's plenty enough for us. I'm on camera on a cellular camera. He was eating some of the mineral and the salt lick, so I don't know. We're gonna continue to work on it. We're thinking planting maybe mid to late August. Just kind of depending on the rain, where it comes and when it comes. If there's a bunch of rain gonna come mid-August, we'll probably just plant then, but if not, we'll just wait till late August. We're getting it all tilled up now just because we had time. We had a long weekend and get it tilled up. then when it comes to planting, we'll have it already done. So stay tuned. All right, we're finally done. It's 5:30, so we put about 2 hours in, but it looks pretty good. This is the side that we did the first day, just this little corner, just because the ground was so hard. As you can see, it's pretty good. I mean, it looks like pretty good dirt. It's nice and fine and soft, but it was definitely a lot easier to do when the rain was happened, because it made the ground a lot softer. But that looks like good dirt. This side kind of looks like a bag of wieners, but we're getting there. We're probably have to come in again, maybe. I don't know what our plans are, but you can see there's still grass in it and stuff like that. But honestly, if we just get this side in, that's more food than what they started with. But we got this side done all the way down. We couldn't get right there because that's where Dad blew the grass at with the lawnmower, and it was just getting tangled up in the tines of the tiller. But you can see, I mean, it goes way back there. I'd say it's probably good. How long do you think this is? 80? Probably 80 yards long, 30 yards wide? 30 yards wide, and almost all places, so it's pretty close to an acre food plot. This is definitely the biggest one we've ever done, but we did this all hand tilling with the tiller. Obviously, we didn't have any tractors or anything, but I don't know, hopefully it comes in pretty good. I'm pretty excited. I don't know, I gotta do some more research. I think we're just gonna plant to the first rain of August is when we're gonna do. So if that happens August 1st, or if it happens August 20th, it's gonna be planted. We're heading out of here. It's freaking hot. I'm sweating. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home. So I'll see you there.